we have some filings from yesterday. And so at the end of the night, I was like, you know what? Let me just take a peek in Utah. And I was like, that's a brand new filing at the end of the day yesterday in Utah from Kouri Richins' attorneys. And then I saw the title of the filing and went, of course you did. Motion to continue sentencing. Kouri Richins, by and through her counsel, moves this court to continue sentencing from May 13th to the week of June 15th based on the following. Considering the seriousness of the sentencing options, either 25 years to life or life without the possibility of parole, additional time is needed to properly research and prepare mitigation evidence and witnesses for Ms. Richins. What mitigation witnesses? She didn't really mean it. In order to present mitigation evidence and to allow family and others to address the court, the defense would request that the matter be scheduled for a full day. And that argument might be the thing that allows the court to move this case. Because right now it is set for an afternoon. And it might need to be set for a full day. And if it needs to be set for a full day, which is what I think is probably right, the court is going to have to find another full day on calendar. And if the defense is saying, we don't have enough time on that date, well, then we end up with the court saying the defense has a right to present what they want to present at sentencing. And if there's not enough time, then we need to accommodate more time. I'm interested to see if the prosecution responds if this date is inconvenient for the victim's family, because that is a consideration to not pick this date. Could that go to another date in May? Sure. Could that go to another date in June? Sure. Could that go to a date in July? Sure. Ms. Nestor has very recently had a death in the family. I'm sorry, Ms. Nestor. That is truly awful. I hope that your family is well, and that's hard, and will not be available to adequately prepare for the May 13th hearing. Well, the judge is going to grant that. Yeah, that's a reason to grant it. Oh, further, she's currently scheduled to be out of the country for the first 2 weeks of June. So could you do the end of May before you go out of the country? Like, a death in the family is a legitimate reason to postpone something because lawyers have lives. Mr. Ramos is scheduled to be in trial the week of May 11th through the 15th and is unavailable on May 13th. That's not necessarily a reason to continue it, that Ramos is in trial. They have 3 attorneys. They don't need all 3 at sentencing. You need at least 1 at sentencing. You don't need all 3. But it is what it is. And Kouri does have the right to have her lawyers there. So didn't Ramos know he was supposed to be in trial? Maybe not. Maybe it just kicked over. But I don't know if that's the end all be all for trial, that Ramos isn't there. I would love to see what suit he chooses to wear, but it is what it is. For reasons stated herein, Ms. Richins respectfully requests the court to continue the sentencing hearing to the week of June 15th. I imagine if the prosecution responds, that the response is going to be, these dates work better for us. So if Ramos is in trial to the 15th and Nestor is gone the first week of June, that means the week of May 18th and May 25th are open. Okay, but hear me out. The week of May 18th is real bad for me. The 25th is Memorial Day. So maybe like the 27th. I think based on the defense saying that they need a full day and that the defense attorney has had a death in the family, I think on those 2 things, Judge M will be willing to move the sentencing date as long as the victim's family can attend on that date. He will make sure that that is a date that the victim's family can attend, and that will kind of take priority because Kouri's not going anywhere. At the end of the day, what does it matter? I mean, all of us are like, we're ready for the final entry of judgment, but she's not getting out of custody. Her being sentenced between May and June really doesn't change all that much. And the reasons that they have cited are valid reasons to move the sentencing date, annoying though they may be. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode and don't want to miss updates on your favorite cases, you're going to need the LawNerd app at lawnerd.com. That way you can stay in the loop on the cases that matter most to you, and you never know when you're going to catch feelings for a new case. So make sure you get it for free on iOS and Android. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a Law Nerd.